walking like in front of you. But I'm used to being in front because I'm the short one.
Yeah.
So.
And usually you're walking 10 feet behind me with baby steps, so
Walk
gives
10
you your
feet
moment to be in front.
behind you because we usually have kids in between. You.
That explains the last 5 years. Still a mystery on the first 5 years.
Alright, hey guys!
Hi!
We're in Vermont this week. So many maple farms. So many farms in general. Like there's like a ton of apples and maple farms and farmers markets and
it's nice to have the open roads instead of traffic.
It's been fun. We went to the Morse Maple Works farm.
Yep.
Morse Farms Maple Works. And super cool. You walk in and it just smells like maple and popcorn. Just fantastic smell, fantastic kind of place to be on a chilly day. So at Morse we got some maple creamies because we couldn't resist. It's maple ice cream, maple soft serve ice cream.
Yep.
And
Very subtle maple.
Right. It was mapley delicious. Oh, Bennett moosed in the second. Or is that one Oliver moosed in? So we did Cold Hollow Cider Mill, which also has a fantastic smell. So if you're going to these places just to smell, those are two definitely great places to go. So
don't take a 4 and a 5-year-old with you though, because they oftentimes don't smell so good.
So we did get some cider.
Yeah, freshly pressed.
Right, in the refrigerated section.
Delicious.
It was very good. We heated it up. It was great. And then we got some apple cider donuts.
Also delicious.
So.
We had a lot of bad things in Vermont.
Oh my gosh. That's what you do in Vermont. Is you go to these places and you eat a bunch of things that are really bad for you.
Yep. Those were both in the same day, and then we had Ben & Jerry's factory scheduled, and we were just finally like, we're tapped out for sweets.
Can't do it.
Now we're going over.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that is cool. It's a nice long covered bridge.
It's the longest covered bridge in the continental USA.
Yeah, I suppose.
Make a U-turn.
Let's pull in the inside even.
Welcome to New Hampshire.
Get up in the little,
Stand up on the rock.
little stool.
She's standing on the rock. Not Dwayne Johnson. No guest stars, sorry. I'd be too distracted if he was around. I wouldn't be able to concentrate.
And we definitely wouldn't be able to record right here because he's way too tall to fit into our tiny space. We did a little walk on a super windy day, and we walked part of the Colchester Causeway. Which, what is it?
It's just this long land bridge, a causeway that must go on for several miles. We couldn't go the whole thing because of weather and little ones, but a lot of these things we kind of get a sample of, and then we know we're going to come back someday.
Our umbrella broke
kids,
on that time.
It did break.
Yeah, the wind broke our umbrella on and it was so gusty.
Kind of just walk out and there's like a lake on both sides of you, and so gorgeous, and then
pretty
the
neat
hills in the background.
Neat formation, yeah.
Right.
It'd be great to bike.
Right. Yeah, we just got to work on our biking skills. All of us.
Get those training wheels off.
Right.
And then after Trina's training wheels are off, we'll work on the kids.
So funny. So funny. So funny. So we hiked and then we drove, and we were on a little bit of a quest to try to find their Harry Barber's miniature castle. It was a guy, what was it? It was in the 20s. That like built all of these garden sculptures and castles to remind him of his homeland. The two that we saw, they were pretty adorbs.
Yeah, very whimsical.
Right, and then we drove by, and somebody must have a thing with birdhouses, because there's like this little forest area just covered, like a birdhouse on every single tree. There has been, yeah,
actual thousands of birdhouses.
It was amazing.
Colorful birdhouses.
Super cool. So right now we are driving through Vermont, and it is the perfect time to drive through with all of the fall colors. It is beautiful, it is gorgeous, it is like a painting. Holy cannoli. I love it. I can't stop talking about it. I'm pretty sure Eddie is over me talking about it, but it is gorgeous. I had no idea that we lived in the same country as something like this. I mean, you know, but you don't realize it until you actually see it. It's so pretty. One of the highlights this week was Shelburne Farms. It was super, super cool. Bennett found, well, they have a chicken coop, like a real chicken coop. It's an actual working farm that you can go and pet, like we pet a cow and a couple of goats.
Yeah, they saved the land by making a preservation area out of it, so they turned it into a learning institution so people could go and learn about farming, conservation, animals, all this kind of stuff.
Right.
So
You can, they show you how to make cheese. They have a bakery in there. Yeah, well, when we went in there, they were just cleaning it up, so we went in there kind of late. So, but super cool. They have a chicken coop, and you can go in the chicken coop and look for eggs, and Bennett found an egg, and she was so excited.
no, I don't think there's any in there, sweetheart.
There's a big chicken.
Yeah, that's a rooster.
Rooster.
Like that, I pick it up. Okay, show me it. You found one. Should I take it to the workers?
See that letter? Can you read that letter? What letter is that? Is that an S? That stands for small, so you found a small size egg.
She had it in her little hands, and she was walking to the egg carton, and they weighed it for her, and it was a small egg, but that was pretty awesome. And they do like milking cow demonstrations, and they were showing a group of people how to make like balls out of wool, which was kind of cool.
You can hike around all over the place on there are many, many acres, and we walked up to the top.
Alright, so we are hanging out at Shelburne Farms, and we got some awesome olive ciabatta bread. Smells amazing. Spectacular view. We climbed up one of the little trails, and this is what you see at the end, so I would say totally worth it.
For one of the best views we've seen on the trip so far, yeah.
It was so pretty.
Yeah.
Just perfect. So, certainly a highlight of the trip so far. Look at the camera.
I wanted to find an egg, but there was only one. So I'm sad that I don't get to.
You know what'll make you happy?
What?
Look at that view behind you. Look at all those mountains and that lake. Does that make you happy?
No, I want water still.
Do you want to find peace? Find peace in that view. Does that make you feel peaceful?
I picked up an egg.
And it's one of those little moments we are enjoying that you just pause and reflect on just the natural beauty of everything. It's just amazing. Makes you forget about all the worldly problems and issues and things you hear about on the news every day, and just reflect on what's really out there, what really matters.
Right. So, absolutely gorgeous. Got some amazing olive ciabatta bread and ate the whole thing in 2 days because we were trying to be conservative. So, it was so good. It was so good. So, we saw how teddy bears are made. Vermont teddy bears. And our tour guide was really cute. kind of cheesy. So he was fun, and you walk through the little factory area, and they show you the different areas, and you learn some fun facts about the teddy bears that they make, and so super cute.
Yep.
And they also have a doctor teddy bear.
Yeah. One of the things that we did that was not necessarily what we were expecting, but it was still certainly neat. It was the American Precision Museum.
Yep. It was a museum of a factory that used to make gun parts, and it wasn't what we thought it was, but it was interesting because it played an important part on American business in the early years, because it was that industry that started interchangeable parts. So it really revolutionized the way everything was made, even today, with parts you can use in different pieces and easily replaced parts. All that concept was started in factories like that. So it was nice to see the impact it had on modern society.
Right, and they had a 3D printer, so we got to watch them start a little pumpkin since Halloween's coming up. And one of the girls made the kids like a little tiny baby metal chalice. And it was so cute. And we still have it. It's amazing. We didn't lose it after the first 10 minutes. Yeah.
We drove up Hogback Mountain.
And then we walked around. Yeah.
In a cloud.
In a cloud.
We hiked in a cloud.
Definitely ambient.
Ambidextrous?
Maybe.
Need an Ambien? Hi, Amber.
Hi.
That's all the ambs I got.
I mean,
nice ambiance? Is that what we're saying? Oh, okay.
That's what I was. We are hiking on Hogback Mountain Trail. Hogback Mountain. And it's beautiful. We're in a cloud. And it's very peaceful, besides for all the traffic. So that was kind of a cool little cloud with the leaves falling and the abandoned house on the side.
Yeah.
So it was
waiting for a serial killer to pop out at you.
creepy cool.
You hear the music in the background.
Yeah, creepy cool, creepy cool.
Voorhees Myers. Voorhees Myers. I didn't know what was going to happen. Trina doesn't know what we're talking about because she doesn't watch horror movies.
I'm good at that. I'm good with that.
You would know how to survive then. You'd be the first one dead.
No, because I'd run towards the highway.
See, that's what they expect. You
No!
don't watch horror movies.
They want you
That's
to go...
where they get you, right by the highway.
No.
Ready, set, go!
Okay,
Here's
buddy.
some
Say goodbye.
fog. Bye.
Bennington National Memorial.
We didn't really know what to expect in that either.
No. No, it was in a small little town, kind of in the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden there's this very tall tower.
Boom!
You nailed it.
So, and you could go up to the top, and then you could see like New York and Green Mountains and other stuff, and it was really pretty.
It was.
Quite a view.
Yep.
Bennett.
I enjoyed it. Bennett enjoyed it.
Mom
Trina enjoyed it.
Did you go up it?
No,
How come, buddy?
I don't know.
Was it too tall for you? Was it kind of scary?
You wanted to go up the stairs.
It just didn't walk off.
Yeah. Hi, Oliver and Oliver and Daddy. Say hi. So, so if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. If you've been to Vermont, comment below so we can read what you did and how much you ate there. So I'm not
You'd
coming
have
back
a full
for you.
battery on your phone. You would have weapons on you. You would probably run away from the house instead of into it. I mean, that's what they expect.
Chop their head off
Victim
instead
number
of...
one.
No, I'd be the survivor.
You'd be Krugerized. Whoa, crazy hair.